Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Before we begin, we apologize. Italian is our native language, so our accent and pronunciation won't be perfect. With that said, let's begin. We all know dining out has become a small luxury these days, and with inflation biting, wallets whip a little louder. So, what's the solution? Save! Maybe, like you tonight, choosing dinner at home with friends instead of a restaurant. The table is cleared, you've chatted, laughed, shared even the most embarrassing stories. Now what? A movie? Sure, but someone might doze off at the first yawn. Cards? Meh, too retro. A long board game? Maybe not. Work tomorrow. So let us, the shy entertainers, guide you. Get ready for our crackling, sparkling surprise quiz game. Before we dive in, here are the clear and simple rules. It's a multiple choice quiz, only one correct answer per question. Play solo, no teams, no hints, pure intelligence and mental speed. Write answers on paper or your phone notes. Abbreviations are allowed if understandable. Answers are revealed at the end. But plot twist, pass your answers to the player on your right. They correct you to avoid last-minute magic. For each correct answer, you get 1 point. And if you get 4 correct answers in a row, you'll get 1 extra point. Highest score wins. No internet searches. Time won't allow it anyway. No copying, no hinting. Pausing the video during questions is not recommended. It kills the game's rhythm. If most players can't understand your answers, the answer is void.
Now, contestants, breathe deep, sharpen pencils or charge phones. Game on. May the best prepared or luckiest win.
Which anime does this iconic school uniform belong to? In Attack on Titan, which Titan is initially controlled by Eren Yeager? In Tokyo Ghoul, Ken Kaneki's hair turns white because of what? In Neon Genesis Evangelion, what are the gigantic enemies that the Avas must fight called? Which anime features a young detective trapped in a child's body as its protagonist? In Naruto, which of the following is not a basic elemental chakra type? Which of the following characters has built a time machine? In Bleach, what weapon does Ichigo Kurosaki use? Which character wears these iconic sunglasses? Which anime is not set in a fantasy world similar to Dungeons and Dragons?
Hey friends, Enjoying our quizzes? Subscribe to not miss future challenges. Like this video if you did, and comment with topic suggestions. Maybe your idea will be next.
What is Goku's favorite food in Dragon Ball? Which character does not have white hair? Which character is not an orphan? In One Punch Man, who is Saitama's disciple? Which of these is a sports anime focused on basketball? Which of the following series is not Japanese? How many possible evolutions does the Pokemon Eevee have? Which of the following series is not focused on soccer? In Fullmetal Alchemist, what is the main taboo of alchemy? In Death Note, what is L's real name?
And here we are at the highlight of the evening. Minds have been put to the test. Answers have been written. And now it's finally time to see who nailed it. Pass your sheet or your phone to the player on your right. Get comfortable, relax your brain power, because the big scoring is about to begin. Ready?
1. Which anime does this iconic school uniform belong to? Kakagurui. 2. In Attack on Titan, which Titan is initially controlled by a Ren Jaeger? Attack Titan. 3. In Tokyo Ghoul, Ken Kaneki's hair turns white because of what? Torture. 4. In Neon Genesis Evangelion, what are the gigantic enemies that the Evas must fight called? Angels. 5. Which anime features a young detective trapped in a child's body as its protagonist? Detective Conan. 6. In Naruto, which of the following is not a basic elemental chakra type? Metal. 7. Which of the following characters has built a time machine? Bulma. Dragon Ball Z8. In Bleach, what weapon does Ichigo Kurosaki use? Katana. 9. Which character wears these iconic sunglasses? Doflamingo. One Piece. 10. Which anime is not set in a fantasy world similar to Dungeons and Dragons? Attack on Titan. 11. What is Goku's favorite food in Dragon Ball? Meat. 12. Which character does not have white hair? Natsu Dragneel. Fairy Tail. 13. Which character is not an orphan? Kahlua Zoldyck. Hunter x Hunter. 14. In One Punch Man, who is Saitama's disciple? Genos. 15. Which of these is a sports anime focused on basketball? Slam Dunk. 16. Which of the following series is not Japanese? Solo Leveling. 17. How many possible evolutions does the Pokemon Eevee have? 8. 18. Which of the following series is not focused on soccer? Diamond No Ace. 19. In Fullmetal Alchemist, what is the main taboo of alchemy? Human transmutation. 20. In Death Note, what is L's real name? Lolier.
Okay, people, time for the truth. Calculate each player's score, but not your own. Tally the points of the player to your left. Doubt your official scorer's math skills? Double check your score, we don't mind. Remember the scoring rules: 1 point per correct answer, and 1 extra point for every 4 consecutive correct answers. Ready? The evening's champions will be crowned shortly. And that's a wrap, friends. Hosting tonight was a joy. Thanks for sharing your laughter and challenges with us. Like, subscribe, and comment if you did enjoy this. We'll see you, energized and curious, in the next video. Until then, long live your love of games.